a pre-warm-up. Okay, so you might want to introduce some of these exercises into your warm-ups, or you might want to just do this as your actual warm-up before your session. Okay, so I'll brief the players quickly. They're quite clued up on a lot of the motions, a lot of the movements we're going to be doing, so feel free to ask me any questions afterwards or during the session, feel free. Alright guys, work. Well, I'm just going to start you off, gents, if you come over. So the way I generally set this up if I'm working with under 16s, under 15s sort of area is a little game zone with a skill zone on the side where we can bring a few players out at a time just to practice their fundamental movements. Everyone got that? Brilliant stuff. Right, so your first one, guys, if you come over, just find a partner with me, find a partner, come into this nice open area. I'm going to do it with as fewer cones as possible. I know a lot of coaches like to put loads of cones out. I'm exactly the same, but if you want to do it with the basics, bare bones, and then build it up, that's the kind of way we're going to work from today. Okay, so find a partner about 10 yards apart, opposite to each other. So the first one we're going to do is a snake run. It's at 10 yards. Where'd you go to school, Vince? Come on. So the first one we're going to do is snake run and a return. So snake run, nice and simple, snake run. When you get to your partner, okay, just go back, bring it backwards. That's our snake run. Off you go, gents. So these initial movements I would just do in a small group like we're doing. We don't have to break these out into a skill zone just yet because they're not as static as a lot of the other movements. If we go 5 each, gentlemen, 5 each. So we just want to get the angles changing, we want to get the foot planted into the ground, okay, we want to build a little bit of stability within the ankles, in the knees, get used to the ground conditions, all these things are really important. Once you've done 5 each, gentlemen, then just bring it back into the middle towards me. So again, just to reiterate, this is something you would do before a warm-up. I tend to do these with players, with the stragglers, as we're still coming in 2s and 3s, groups of 4. This is something we can do before the whole group gets here. Really good thing to keep the minds occupied. Well done, gents, and you come back in. Next one we're going to work on is a little plant and a change of direction. So if my partner's in front of me here, okay, just going to go 5 yards apart, okay, run up to the player, plant the foot, change direction, okay. Then we're going to work off the other foot, jogging forward, plant the foot, change direction. Off you go again, gents, 5 yards apart, 5 on each foot, off you go. So again, I generally do these movements as a whole group, okay, and then when we go into a game in a minute, we'll do some more static movements within the skill zone. Outstanding side steps, lads. Really, really impressed. So some of the work-ons you might want to get with players. So let's just pick 2 out. You 2 guys, you're closest to me. If you come forward, just come forward. So if sometimes the biggest errors players are making is just sort of that jogging up and just moving to the side, okay. If you want to get some coaching points in, talk about the change of direction. It's really important. So how do we plant our foot, okay, and then change direction. We don't just want players moving side to side like they were doing in the snake run. It's got to be different. It's got to be a point of difference. Okay, good work, gentlemen. If we come back in, the key thing with these as well is to give players plenty of time to perform. Okay, don't rush through them, give them time, give them some coaching points if you need to as you go through the exercises. Okay, boys, the next one we're going to do, okay, if we go break into 2 teams for me.
2 more.
All sorted, boys?
Yeah.
Good work. All we're going to do over here, okay, is play a bit of 5 pass. So if you're on the same team, you've got to complete 5 passes without a ball being intercepted. Okay, and then I'm going to bring 4 players out at a time into the skill zone, and we're going to work on some different movements. Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, in the skill zone, me first, you're going to start it off for me. Okay, just 5 passes amongst your team. You guys get amongst them. 5 passes, try and intercept the ball. If you intercept it, okay, turn over, 5 passes from there. Blake. So let them self-police the game. If you've got other coaches, delegate the responsibility, really easy. All we're going to do over here, boys, is some different movements. So we're just going to look at a press-up rotation. Okay, if you can demonstrate a press-up rotation for me. So press up, then rotate the arm round, keep the head square. Excellent work, well done. Okay, off you go, gents. 4 off each arm, that's all we're looking to achieve. Here, looking to warm the shoulders up, open up the chest muscles. Again, it's trying to ensure that this is done at a slow pace. So if you boys could slow it down just a second on each press up for me. So this is all about control. It's not about how fast we do things. It's about how we can control the movement. So you see how the boys are keeping their head square. You haven't got to follow all the way around with your neck. Try and keep your head nice and neutral. Brilliant, gents. Up you get, boys. Go and tag someone in from your own team and bring them back out. Boys, keep an eye out for being tagged in. 4 new people. Okay, let's go 3 pass turnover now. A little change of rules in the game. So boys, in we come. So press up rotations, like we saw in the demonstration before. Okay, so press up and then a rotation, making sure we keep our head nice and neutral, please. Slow it right down for me. Well done. So key coaching points, as you see the young man here, he's not turning his head right around, he's keeping it nice and neutral, parallel to the rest of his body. That's really important. We're emphasising the players really opening up the chest. We don't just want an arm flapping. Okay, really emphasise opening the chest up. That's really important. Again, give players time to perform each exercise. Okay, don't rush through. If we have to bring 4 players out, or if we have to bring 6 players out, okay, emphasise what size group you've got and make sure it's relevant to the group and the size of the group. Okay, gentlemen, well done. If you go and tag another 4 players in for me, jog over, make sure you tag them in, different players. Next 4 out, please, gents, into the skill zone. Okay, gents, little change of laws in the game. Okay, every 3rd pass has to now be a kick. Okay, off you go. So make sure you keep those players who aren't involved in a skill zone, make sure they're changing the movements all the time, keep them interested, don't let them switch off. So boys, press up rotations over here. Slow them right down half a pace. Press up, then rotate. Make sure you press up first for me, big fella, well done. All the props will get lazy, it's natural. It's great work, gentlemen. Let's make sure if players are doing something particularly well, make sure we reinforce it, use them as an example for the rest of the players. This will be the last one of these that we do, and then we'll move on to another movement. Okay, gents, and rest there. Let's have a little walk over. Boys, over there, if you come in as well. Okay, the next couple we're going to do within the game, so we're just going to stop the game as we go. I'm sure a few of these won't be new to you, but let's think about the context, doing them as we're doing the game. So gents, we're going to keep playing the 5 pass. Okay, we're going to go back to that 5 pass. You can kick or pass, all right, on any pass. Let's now listen out for the movements we're going to do. So if I say lunge, okay, 3 lunges on each leg. Yep. If I say squat, 3 squats. Nice and simple?
Yeah.
Brilliant, boys. You start off for me, swap balls. Blake. Okay, if we stop there, let's have lunges, boys. Lunges, 3 on each. Keep the ball there. Again, the lunge, we're just trying to make sure that we stay square. Okay, make sure the knee gets close to the floor. Keep playing now, let's go. Great kick.
Yeah, Oscar. Go kick.
Okay, let's stop there, boys. Let's have some squats now, please. 3 nice squats. Again, it's about making sure we slow it down. So let's do 3 nice slow squats, boys. Not a race. Brilliant, let's play on. Again, players will want to rush and they'll want to get back into the game. So let's make sure we encourage those players to slow the movements down. Outstanding kick, young man. We've got a new ball. Play that ball there. We've got a new ball. Just pass me that one. Great pass. Must be a 9. Excellent catch. Okay, stop there for me. Let's have some lunges now, gentlemen. Back into lunges. 3 on each leg. Really slow them down this time. No rush. Great work, gents. Back into the game. Let's go. Okay, so 1 pass turnover now. So boys, if you can't get them touching within 1 pass, you get the ball back. So let's go now. Let's go after that ball. Go after the ball, boys. Okay, stop there. Let's have 3 more. Stop there for me, boys. 3 more squats now. Good compete over there. Slow them right down. Make sure the chest is up. Make sure the eyes stay forward. Good. Okay, we come, boys. Let's bring everyone over to the skill zone this time. Who gave me the demonstration of the square hips / high knees before? That was you. Can you give me a quick demonstration to these boys? Skips. Can you talk me through a couple of key points for the rest of the boys?
Keep your hips high.
Yep. Where are your eyes?
Forward.
Looking forward, good. Where's your body facing? Is anything going side to side?
No, everything's straight.
Everything's going straight forward. Good. So if we can go groups of 5 boys across here going that way. And off you go when you're ready, boys. And just file back round. So skips again, we're just looking to maintain all our shape going forwards. We'll go through this 3 times, boys. Again, this is about the right distance we want to be travelling as well. We want to maintain the quality, you don't want them to keep going further and further where their form's going to... Once you've been through 3 times, gentlemen, we're going to just move back into the game. So vary it up, don't do everything in the skill zone, don't do everything within the game, make sure you vary it up, keep the players guessing, keep them interested. We done 3, boys. Yeah, good. Okay, let's bring it back into the game then. If we jog over. Okay, boys, little change to the game. So every time you catch the ball, okay, it's got to go round your back, okay, and then you can kick it up to yourself, and then you can pass or kick the ball. Okay, so round your back, little kick up, and then pass or kick. Everyone got that? Spread your shells out. Let's play. Let them go round first. Little flick up. Excellent. Well done. So again, let's progress the skill sets. Let's still look to intercept the ball, gents. Work hard off the ball, boys. Work hard off the ball. Keep trapping through the game. Great interception. You win that ball. Keep it. Well done. Play on. So the idea of anything when they receive the ball, so around the back or kick up, is just to distract them from the task a little bit. Give them something else to think about. Exactly like we're having a game, we've got to make decisions. Okay, gents, if we can come round for me. Great work rate so far, boys. Let's try and keep that up. Another couple of minutes to go. So the next one we're going to work on is our hops. Okay, so we're just going to be at the minute going from 2 to 1. So get a partner again, stand opposite, and just go opposite. All we're going to do is work 2 feet onto 1 foot, hold it for 3 seconds. Okay, nice and simple. Go 5 on each leg. Okay, off you go, gents. So the key coaching points for these boys is to make sure they land flat, okay, and just for our ankle stability. If you see players starting to wobble, so if they land and they start to wobble, start to give them coaching points around how they land. Okay, we don't want to jump too far forwards. Okay, we don't want to shoot too far up. It's a nice simple jump, just to make sure they land appropriately and they can keep their balance. So to go alternate with your partner, boys. A great way of doing this, guys, is doing it with partners, is that we can coach each other. Okay, so if you see someone wobble, your partner might be able to pick up why you're not stable, why you're not landing in a stable position. That's really good for you as a player to get that instant feedback. So if your player isn't landing properly, boys, or they're wobbling, give them a little bit of advice. Get a little bit closer to him. So we just need to do 1 hop at a time, boys. 1 hop at a time. Then let him do a hop, and then we'll go from there, all right? Just 1 hop, mate. Brilliant, well done. Once you've done your 5, boys, come in. Okay, if we could progress from 2 to 1 foot, what would our progression be? 1 to 2. If even harder than 1 to 2. 1 to 1, good. So we're going to go from 1 foot and we're going to land on the same foot. Okay. Again, we're trying to make sure the ankle stays stable throughout the movement. A little bit of flexion in the knee as we land, so we've got a soft landing. Making sure that we don't wobble. Again, use your partner as your coach. Let them talk you through it if you're jumping too far, if you're going too high. Okay. So 1 foot to 1 foot on the same leg. Off you go, boys. 5 on each leg. So we're getting some little bits of coaching from opposite players, that's really good. Well done, boys. So all we're looking to do is just make sure we stay stable, okay? And then as we go forward, just land again. Yeah, don't swing the leg too much. Good, again, just perform the action once and then watch your partner do it. Good. So, what did you find hard about doing it 3 times in a row? Yeah, again, you just all you're trying to do is just rush the exercise. So if you keep yourself stable, okay, and the main thing in all these exercises is to keep our core tight. Okay, so keep your core tight. Try again for me. Just one hop. Brilliant, well done, excellent. Okay, gentlemen, once you're finished, if you come around again. Okay, we're going to go back into the game, so if we just split it in half, you go that side, you go that side. Good, those are our 2 teams, so we've got new teams, remember your team. Okay, this time, boys, if intercept the ball again, okay, but it's an opposite kick pass every time, so if you pass it to me, I've got to kick it, if you kick it to me, I've got to pass it, nice and simple. Good, Blake. Good eye. Again, break the exercise up with games. Make sure we don't get too static. Okay, gents, if you come in, come round, we're just going to do the last exercise and we're done. So the last thing we're going to do is our necks. Okay, so the main thing to focus on in this neck exercise, just give yourselves a little bit of room, a yard apart, gents, is that we just use our hand, okay, as a barrier, and we push our head towards the barrier. Okay, I don't want people pushing their head with their hand. Your head should be pushing against your hand. Okay, so we're just going to do 10 seconds on each side, boys. Side, side, front and back. 10 seconds. Again, don't rush through them. Take your time. Count 10 seconds in your head. We just want to get that resistance there. Tend to finish on the necks because it brings everyone back together. Okay, we can have a little chat before the session starts. Okay, and we come, boys. So, gents, a few similar things, a few different things there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any questions from you boys at all on any of the movements? Go on.
Oh, with the session, is that like a shorter session? Would it usually be longer?
No, that'll be about the length of the session, so between 15 and 20 minutes is ideal. Okay. Anything else, boys? Who was did the best movement today? Who done the best squat? Marcus. Who's Marcus? Marcus. Give Marcus a round of applause. Good work. So really important that we learn from each other, take coaching points from each other. Most powerful learning is that peer-to-peer learning, so use players for demonstrations, it's really important. Boys, I'll let you get on with your session with doors, okay? Away you go, boys, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, lads, good stuff, well done. Well done, big man. Keep working on it, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay.
Has anybody got any questions?
Coach, if you bring it in, we'll bring it in.
The purpose of this is really a snapshot, so you can get this workshop run at your home. You need to talk to people like Jim.
Yeah.
If you've got any further questions,
Guys, come round and we'll have a quick debrief. I'll take this off. Oh, hello. I don't really need that, do I? So, ladies and gents, that for me, I run it for about the length of time that I'd run that for, between that 15 and 20 minutes. So again, I'd vary, if I've got players turning up, ad hoc through the session, not everyone turns up bang on 7:30, okay? So just bring those players in. It gives them something to do before the session takes place, or before the warm-up starts, okay? That's one of the really good times that we can introduce that. And what I've started to see is the more I've done that, the more players will turn up, get in their pairs and just start to do the pre-activate. That's been really powerful for us. In terms of getting our injury rates down, I think it's been really powerful as well. Okay. One thing I didn't do with the boys, because I know they're about to go into some hard training up there, is the Nordic hamstring curl. Okay, so I've got 2 able volunteers for me. Only one's going to be doing. You look so able, mate. You really come on. Yeah, come out sick for me. Yeah. Okay, if you can hold his Steve for me, just hold him. All you're going to do is go down on your knees for me. Brilliant. Good man. If you can just push his back of his ankles down for me. Yeah, lean. All I want you to do is keep your trunks nice and square, so keep it straight, chest out. Okay. All we're going to do is just lean yourself forward, put your hands out towards you so you don't fall on the ground. Okay, and just stay square as long as you can as you go towards the ground for me. Off you go. So all this does is elongate those hamstring muscles. Really good. What's your name, mate? Sorry?
Harry.
Harry, one more for me, Harry. Try and get low this time and come back up again. No, I'm joking. Good. Give Harry a round of applause. Well done, Harry. Okay, so before a training session, don't do that one before a game. Really elongates our hamstring muscles. Okay, if you go into 100% exercise after that, it can be a little bit temperamental with your hamstrings. So before training sessions, I'll implement that, but not before a game. Okay, 4 each, transfer another 4, and then we're done. So 8 in total. Those Nordic hamstring curls been really good with touchwood. No hamstring injuries this season for us. All right, so I've seen the benefits of it, so I'm definitely advocating it just from what I've seen in my own team. Guys, any questions at all on any of the exercises? Anything new? Anything you think that was rubbish, Jim?
Is there anything else you would add in before a game to get them ready for contact? A neck, strengthening our shoulder?
Yeah, 100%. So that's our pre-activate. I would say for me personally, if we do it, if you think you're going to do pre-game, you're going to go into those contact zones, definitely bring in a little bit of wrestling. We all seen the wrestling, one on top of each other, going around the back, piggybacks, all those sorts of things. I would definitely introduce that if you don't go into contact sessions. Do you want to demonstrate some wrestling? Anything else, guys? Any comments on the session or anything you saw? How we do exercises, what we need to do?
I really like the skill zone.
You like the skill zone bit? What do you think was good about that?
Taking people out and just mixing it up a bit so they weren't getting complacent or doing the same thing.
I think it works. Same with adults and kids. If they're doing the same thing all together, they get a little bit bored. Or for me, players just start to sort of walk around because they're doing the same thing over and over. So make sure we change it. If you're doing it on your own, don't ignore that group and just focus on this group. Make sure we engage everybody. So yeah, the skill zone is really good for me to do that, and just manage the numbers that you're bringing out. Don't be to a detriment that the game falls apart. Okay, and don't just bring one player out here where they're separated from the rest of the group. Really good, really important. Any other points?
Sorry.
Yes, no, brilliant.
It's really good that when you did bring them into the skill zone, you was then mixing up a bit of what they were doing over there, so they weren't sort of getting forgotten.
Yeah, 100%. Really, really important. So just make sure, it's about that engaging everybody. Make sure everyone feels like they're part of that pre-activate. And like I say, that doesn't always work like that when all the players turn up together and we set that session out. But if we set the session up with a skill zone and a game zone, whoever turns up, we can feed them into the right area. It just keeps that flow going. Really important. Anything else, guys? No? Thanks very much, guys. Cheers for watching.